Show they had me outside the pagoda, but right now they have me on top of it on the third floor. This place has been around since the early 1900s when IMS was built, but there's been many different versions of the pagoda built, each time being built a little bit bigger, a little bit grander, but this place obviously means so much. It was named after Japanese pagodas and kind of just the cultural significance that has of a sacred hollow ground in Japanese culture. The same can be said for Indianapolis and what that means to the racing community around the world, but in all actuality, it is a racing control tower used for timing and scoring, and of course offers a great view for officials to call this race, especially at the very tip top, guys.
Carlo, we need to get you up there to the very top.
Oh, wait a second.
It's a great view up there.
She mentioned all the things that the pagoda houses, and not us. We're inside of it.
We're on the second floor.
Yeah.
Here with the
What
great
the heck?
view.
You're
great
from
view
here.
Racetrack. I am.
What does, I'm trying, like, I get it's Japanese. What does that have to do with Indy? Like, why, like, what's the tie?
I should know this.
I'm
but
so sorry to put you on the spot.
I don't, but Carlo was right. You know, the pagoda has gone through several different iterations of the control tower. It was originally a pagoda which burned down, and then they built just a regular master control tower, and then this place was built as an homage to the original pagoda. I do know that.
I think we have more. Carla has more.
Yes.
No, I was just going to clarify. It was named after the pagoda because it looked like a Japanese pagoda when they first built it.
Okay, there you go. Okay, all right.
But that is a good question.
Yeah.
We should find Doug Bowles or something. He's always running around here. He could probably tell us.
The more you know.
Yes, exactly.
We've all learned today.
Education hour.
If you're joining us on the show, you have now become smarter about Indianapolis Motor Speedway and racing because of us. You are welcome.
William Sawalich is another rookie making his first Indianapolis start. They have turned things around in a positive way over the last couple of weeks, and that is much needed. Some relief in that 18 camp after a really, really tough start to the rookie campaign earlier this year.
Yeah, and similar to what we talked about with Connor Zilic, he's done it at two totally different types of racetracks. At Sonoma, had that great Friday win, and then followed that up with a top five, and then Dover last week. I mean, that's such a unique racetrack, and I know he had some laps there and some ARCA cars or K&N cars over the years, but yeah, he's really been able to turn his season around.
Connor Zilic in the 88 is third fastest right now.
I like the 17 when he ran those couple laps. In 1 and 3, he's like a headlight lower from like the 1/3 mark all the way through the corner and exit. 2 and 4, he's only a headlight lower on exits, but he does gain on all those exits, and it just kind of helps him to build momentum.
I love the information. What I would say is I want to be lower. My car won't get down there. And when you turn off the wall here, the corners are incredibly long, and nothing inside of the car happens fast here. When you turn the wheel, it's like these little small inputs, because we've talked about how loose everybody is. You can't just go down and like yank on the wheel like you do at a short track. Everything is like, I would say precision is critical here in trying to hit your marks, and I always feel like your car kind of ends up where it wants to, right? Like you can kind of feed it down into the corner, and you're like, I wish I was a half a car length lower, but I can't get there right now.
It's definitely a game of inches. You know, when you hear that description from the spotter and the team there, basically saying, hey, this is what we're seeing compared to the 17, that headlight lower could mean a 2 or 3 inch difference as to where you place your left front tire, but that's what you're dealing with around this place, because there's such fine margins of getting your left front to a place where there's grip, it rotates, it's right near that curb, or being just a tick high and going, oh, I can't turn, oh, I've gotten loose, all those little things. It's such a fine line around here, which makes it a tricky place to race, tough place to pass, and I'm curious to keep watching here. So we saw the 88 fall in the 48, and these couple cars, Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier, and I couldn't tell who that was, sort of in a line, if drivers are getting sort of large runs down the straightaway, because last year,
Big runs.
There was big runs, and I don't know if I felt it in practice per se, but definitely when we got in the race, it became apparent that you could get large runs and make passes, which was the whole intention of running this lower horsepower package here at Indy, was to create a bit of, drafting. And although there's so much handling involved, it's not like a pack drafting. I do think it works down the straightaways.
Yeah, and when we watch, you know what you're looking for is, if you are that half a car length lower and you're the car behind, you almost know that that car is handling better. And, and it's going to probably generate a run. And if you're the car in front, you're trying to get lowers just so that you don't give them any errors. I watched the 41 a lap ago into turn 1, though. He was almost on the concrete on the inside, and that has a little bit of, he did it again.
Right,
yeah, a little, it has a different, like, not texture, but it's rougher than what the asphalt is. And I personally was not a fan of getting on that, but he's comfortable getting a little bit lower there.
It's definitely a rumble strip, and if you are a fan of Indy cars in the month of May here, you'll know that if they touch those with those cars,
he's around.
Yeah, that's a bad moment. Our cars, you can get away with it a little bit more. We can use more racetrack.
Good opportunity for the Haas factory team cars this weekend. Saw Sam Mayer. That team was structurally the 98 team last year that won this race with Riley Herbst, new driver, new crew chief, but a lot of the same fundamental people on that team. And Sheldon Creed, the 00 team, had Cole Custer in this car last year, and they ran well here as well. So we've said that a lot about this group this year, but they're still looking for their first win.
Yeah, and it's not translating. I thought the same thing, Dylan, heading into this weekend when I saw how well Cole and Riley ran here last year. I'm like, big opportunity, because this track's so unique. Like, what you do here is going to be different than because of the rules and everything. But as I look at those two cars, they're 13th and 14th on the board right now.
Oh, the dreaded R word. Rain is in the area.
Well, you said it during rain.
You said it. You were such a hater.
Yeah.
The forecast, look, not beat around the bush here. The forecast for this weekend was not looking promising earlier in this week. It has gotten better.
Not with your attitude.
But the old window over Terre Haute is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Here. The Terre Haute is getting rained on right now, though, if you look that southwest of Speedway here. So it's very, very hot here this weekend. It has been really warm here for the last several weeks. So we may be getting some of these just humidity pop-up showers that sometimes plague the area during the course of the summer, and we're under a brief hold now because of one of those.
This is your hometown. You couldn't do any better for us?
I got it better for us already because it was not looking good this weekend or earlier this week when I last checked. So
I loved having practice. As a fan, I don't like practice. I like the unknowns heading into the race.
And we got 15
well,
minutes.
Hey guys, if you're watching on practice, just know Jamie's not enjoying it.
Yeah. No, I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying I like the unknowns heading into the race.
Man.
109 degrees in the car, so and that's actually cooler than I thought it was going to be. But that's the Savannah Bananas mobile that we're on board with, Kim, with Matt DiBenedetto.
Yeah, currently standing here with Taylor Gray, second fastest on the board before the car snapped loose on you. First time here at IMS. What are your takeaways in the time you did have on track?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool place. Obviously, I feel like we have a really fast operation there in GR2, but it's fast Xfinity Mobile. Just causing more work for my guys. It sucks. I feel like a moron. Yeah, just went into two and hadn't really had that big free moment and compression throughout that side of the track all day, and loaded up into two and had this big snapping moment as soon as my car compressed. So, yeah, I don't know. Just got to go to work here and get our race car back good.
That is always frustrating, creating work for your guys, especially on a hot day like today. But I will tell you that creating work for them when you're 35th on the board is one thing. Taylor's second on the board. They're going to be okay with it, I think.
That always helps when you're fast.